Yo, Loki, this music right here, this reminds me of whenever this show was good. This is like almost a throwback. I'm over here playing music from the anime My Hero Academia, first two seasons, and that's when the show was good. But here we are with BTL Season 14, Week 4, Day 1. We have our matchup versus Cat Cowboys and Fantastic Four and Zarathai, and this is essentially a matchup between one of the only two undefeated teams, and the only team that doesn't have a win yet. Cat Cowboys currently 3-0 on the season. Fantastic Four and Zarathai currently 0-3. I'm joined here in the booth by PolarBearStance. Am I saying that right?
Yes, you are.
Hello, welcome to the BTL, your first time on the booth, and we have an interesting matchup here today because although this is like a heavy hitter versus a team that's been struggling, and although they definitely have been struggling, they recently had kind of a I don't know what to really call it, a remake of their roster. Let's say that their highest elo player, their mid laner, their previous team captain left after some struggles before. And they now have a Grandmaster jungle. So, I mean, they went from like a D4 mid to like putting a Grandmaster in the jungle. So, I mean, we'll see. This is now another Grandmaster that is joining the league along with Nukes and Wingman that also helped Wingman get their first win, I believe, last week, although they seemed to struggle on Tuesday. But enough about that. Here we are into the bans here. The bans came out pretty quickly. Looks like we saw the Karthus and the Graves and the Kinshasa, so two jungle bans away from FFZ. That makes sense if you go up against someone like that. And Cat Cowboys quickly logged into Cogmon Victor, which has been super meta recently. And then on the side of FFZ, we see the bot lane, Lucian and Nami locked in, while they banned away Silas, Annie, and Melio.
Definitely some very interesting bands. Milio rising in popularity ever since he was released, and teams can finally start experimenting with him.
Right. Seems like he does a lot, especially whenever he's paired up with something like Kog'Maw. If you're going to see the Kog'Maw, you don't want Melio and Kog'Maw to get together. The ability to add on to the additional, the attack range. And oh my god, I would love to see that. Please lock that in. Please. Yes! Oh my god, yes. I love high elo Nidalee play. Nidalee is such a feast or famine character to me. Because it's like, if you don't do well, you're screwed. It's over. Nidalee does not scale well if you fall behind, right? But if you do well, if you can take advantage of Nidalee's early game, versatility, early game damage, it's all mechanical, really, too. I love to see someone attempt Nidalee. So, I would love to see it. Why am I getting added? Etoe, are roster submissions in yet? Yes. Wait, I'm so confused. What do you mean by that, Frostbite? Have these teams submitted their rosters? I'm assuming they have. So no one told me anything about it. I don't lineups. It is in the captain's chat from Tuesday. We made it early this week actually because we had a match on Tuesday. I want to submit my lineup. Oh yeah, it should be there. Anyways, continue on with the picks. Now that we saw the Nidalee, we also have the Maokai on the other side. We're going to get those bans. We see the Lulu and the Renata, so we're going to go ahead and focus the bans on the support. Is Sincere Support playing for Cat Cowboys today? Yes, Sincere Support is playing for Cat Cowboys. I believe that is the highest rated player for Cat Cowboys. I believe a high diamond support. Over the Sincere Support has also been playing a BTL for ever. So definitely give a lot of respect to Sincere Support. He is in fact very sincere on that support. And we're going to see the Nautilus locked in here. Nautilus Lane?
Mid.
Lane?
Yeah, Nautilus mid got popularized in MSI. I think Caps broke it out first.
Oh, okay. Alright. Love to see it.
It's basically, you can't kill me and I have better wave clear than you until you hit 2 items, so I'm an AFK push, and then roam bot lane.
Interesting. Also, what I like about laning Nautilus is, especially if you have a jungle Nidalee, boy oh boy does Nautilus have an amazing amount of gank assist. Nautilus is a very easy lane to gank. Nautilus just keeps people standing still for those Nidalee spears. Let's see if they're going to try to take advantage of that early with the Nautilus into Victor. I just dropped my cookie in my milk, y'all. Oh.
I hate to see it.
Yeah, I do hate to see that. And we'll see the Karma on the other side, the Karma support. Also, I think it's been more popular recently. Rest in peace, Cookie. Yeah, rest in peace, Cookie for real. I see the Ornn top. Ornn is just always a fantastic pick. And into a Scion. Okay, so good. Two beefy tank. Great team fighters up in the top lane. Do like to see that too. Also, again, pretty good gank assist for Nidalee. I'm honestly I feel like I'm just biased because I want to see that. Oh wow, this will be interesting. Darius. Oh, no, back to the Scion. Renekton would also be great. Okay. I want to see this Nidalee pop off so bad.
But it literally has been cut up.
Nidalee has been what?
Set up for success.
Yes, Nidalee is definitely been set up for success. Every single lane here, Nami, Lucian also good lane to gank. Nautilus and Renekton are like the 2 best solo lanes to gank. Like, this is amazing. So, really, Nidalee set up for success. So, it's kind of the pressure's really on Nidalee. Because if you have a Grandmaster player on your team, that means the rest of your team is worth equivalent to 0 points. So, and I'm not sure if you know how the rank system works here in BTL. But, yeah. You can have up to 4 points of ranks on your team, and each rank counts for a different amount of points. Grandmaster counts for 4. Master counts for 3. High Diamond is 2. Low Diamond is 1. And Platinum is 0. Gold is -1. Silver is -2. So,
Sure.
essentially, in order to have a Grandmaster on your team, the rest of your team has to be like plat. Like all plat. Essentially. Sure. Or like have like some mixture of diamonds and golds. But yeah, essentially it's gonna be like there's a lot of heavy impetus. There's a lot of the GM player has to do a lot in terms of carrying the rank, because you can be up against a team of like all low diamonds and like 1 plat, and so you can be like outranked in almost every other role.
Sure.
So we'll see how that how it goes here.
Yeah, I've
this
seen.
This will be
some...
the jungler name is actually Enemy 2 at the moment on our screen, but the name is, they're playing on an account that is not their main, but was listed as one of their alt accounts. I literally just had that open a second ago. M. Gudis would be the name of the main. M. Gudis, Grandmaster 654 LP, so seriously up there in Grandmaster. And I see Malachi Graves,
getting
Kindred.
Close to the Masters.
Yeah, Challenger, yeah.
Masters Challenger.
Yep. Wheelspan 123 will be the name that we'll be seeing on the Rift today. It seems to be the kind of they were Grandmaster on last season. I don't see many games of Nidalee in rank, but perhaps just you don't really play. Maybe you only play Nidalee whenever you're trying to like smurf on noobs. Because actually no, 4 games of Nidalee last season. But yeah, I see that. I mean, Nidalee's like a very feast or famine champion, so I feel like it may not be like the best thing to play in high elo most of the time, unless you're like super confident. But I love to see it.
Nice. Yeah, it'll be
do some
a very interesting game.
Any betters? Yeah, let's get the bets going for those that want to spend your that want to fuel your gambling addiction. We'll do the one with your points in chat for your Twitch points. Cowboys versus FFZ. And give me a second to log into the stream elements and we'll get that one going as well. Do you have any predictions on how this first game will go? If you were to be betting in the chat.
I know, based solely on the draft, I think Blue Side has a better time, solely because they can just sit back and scale. They have Kog'Maw, Victor, and Ornn.
That's fair.
So they don't need to do anything in the early game, just play safe, give up whatever farm you need to. And then late game, your Kog'Maw is gonna press W and right click and take his hands off the keyboard and win the fight.
Very true, and I think that's probably what they should do, especially given what the enemy team has set up. Like, the enemy team comp is like very telegraphed, right? Like, their idea is very telegraphed. At least early game. Oh my god, Risen Esports!
And they are dead.
With a rate of 34, Risen! Who over there at Risen gave us the nod? Who out there is looking out for us? I gotta give a big shout out, big thank you to whoever that was that made that decision. Who's paying attention to Little Old BTL? Jordan, are you seeing this? I got y'all. Hey, Meilu, thank you. Appreciate the raid. I was like, I always wonder, I was like, is it someone from Risen that I've talked to before? Because I talked to a lot of people from Risen, like in from like just the amateur Discord. But I always wonder, like, who is it that knows about us, that sees the stream and is like, yeah, let's give BTL a nod. I appreciate that always. Tuning in for the most unhinged draft of 2023. No, this draft is fantastic. This draft is fantastic. I'm looking forward to this. Time to get some points. Let's go FFZ. Maria betting for the underdog. Started stream managing today. I was giving a list of streams y'all were on it. Oh, really? Oh, fantastic. I love that. Well, whoever gave us the nod on that list of streams, I appreciate y'all. That's fantastic. Thank you so much. Have a great stream. Thank you. I'm surprised everyone's betting on FFZ. Mischief David, what's up? There's your bad connection. Yeah, everyone thinks FFZ is winning this. Cowboys is undefeated. What's going on with y'all? FFZ has not won a game. Y'all have a lot of confidence in the new jungler. But I love to see that. I love to see that. Everyone's betting for the underdog, which is like probably if I was a betting man, like if you're trying to bet smart, probably not the greatest thing to do. But in terms of the odds and making the most money, I mean, actually, it doesn't work in this case if everyone bets for the underdog. That's not how betting works. But everyone goes one first. That's Maria and they both did it. Actually, okay, on the stream element, 67% of people have bet for Cat Cowboys. To be fair, of the 3 entrants so far, but still. Oh my God, a subscription, Sarah! Thank you for the subscription. We don't deserve it. We have literally no perks for subscribers. Not a one. We don't. I don't know if we even have. Do we even have a subscriber emote? I feel so bad when people subscribe. I'm like, oh wow, you're just giving us like money for no great reason, but I appreciate it. The support is very appreciated. Mobile Fire. Wait, what's this link? This Mobile Fire link. It would be hilarious if it was by the person that was playing it right now. Match these challenger. Nah. If this was a link, if that was a guide specifically. Oh, there is one. Oh, Pog Champion. Nice. We got the lion in the chat. Appreciate it. We have a finger guns emote? When did you do that? Y'all are putting in the work. Thank you. Are we? I guess we are. We're doing something out here. We got a little something silly. We're messing around. You may be thinking about differently whenever you see how scuffed the stream's about to be whenever it's with this me hosting, but hey, thank you for the follow. I mean, maybe out of game. Can you show draft? Want to see the pick order? Yeah. 1 second. Motivation to get it together. Motivation to get it together. Yeah. We got a little something. I swear it's mostly like whenever it comes to playoffs, we'll be much cleaner. We'll have a consistent good broadcasters every week and people that actually know what they're doing. Like nice graphics. Also, although I think our graphics are clean. Our graphics are actually like I actually got the graphics done before the season. Before every season, we get new graphics done. We have a new color scheme. The graphics, the overlays, those are actually pretty decent. I appreciate the support. And we actually have just talked through the entire spectator delay, so we'll be getting into game here shortly. And the thing is, I did not. That's where we're going to be the most scuffed, y'all. I'm not going to lie to you, because I did not prepare for that. Because I didn't resize the names on the overlay. Okay, it's probably fine. Oh, by the way, my fellow caster, whenever we get into game, we're going to pause it 5 seconds and I'll do a countdown. And we'll do this live on stream for everyone to understand how it works in the background of BTL here. And really what I mean by that is I don't have a separate audio file, so audio check. So it's just we're just going to do it live on screen. Whenever we have an actual producer, that would be done in the background. Like the producer would do the countdown without you guys being able to hear it. But we don't have that at the moment set up. For your sub icons, get the BTL logo as the icon and change the colors of it for the longer months. Overlays and scenes look clean. Yeah, we should do that. We should do that. You know what? I may get some more graphics commission to do something like that. To be fair, we could do that. Maybe I do have someone that keeps asking me for graphics work, and I don't have anything for you, bro. So maybe I can get them to work on something like that, so that we actually have benefits for subscribers. It's just a black screen for me right now. Is that the same for you?
Yeah, I have a black screen and I can see 5 health bars.
Yeah. I can see the health bars, but other than that, I just see black. We got some classic Riot small indie company stuff right now. In fact, stream, are you interested to see what we see? Yeah. Gaming. Go Jordan. Jordan's not even in this game. That's crazy. Should I hit the play button? What are we looking at here? This is lit. What are we looking at? Can't see the map. Fire. I think since you're about to run this game. Yeah. I'm gonna hit play here, see what happens. Nope, nothing. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna skip ahead. Oh! Okay. Click on the thing to skip ahead, to 1 second, and then it may work.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so and then pause at 5. Alright, guys, and that like it never happened. There was no technical difficulties. We got it figured out. Are you positive 5?
Yep.
Okay, and I'll do a countdown. 5. Oh, by the way, at the end of this countdown, we'll hit play together, by the way. Okay.
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Are you with me? 13. Are you with me?
Yep.
14, 15. You good?
Yep.
Then let's get into it. The teams have hit the rift. They're on the way, pinks, to the middle of the map. Pinks all over the place. Looks like we may get some type of invade, or I mean, kind of. No, Nautilus isn't there. We're not gonna get an invade. We're probably gonna get a little 5-man. Oh wait, maybe we're gonna get a stack waiting for the invade, because they think Nautilus is ahead, but Nautilus was actually late. Report Nautilus. Okay,
I don't
we
know
do
if
see
you actually
Nidalee.
want to invade into that team, honestly.
Oh no, Nidalee was aware. Look at that, 6 cents. Okay, hey, the 2 spears have landed. Oh, literally he's running this game already.
200% spear accuracy confirmed.
Yo, actually, that would have been if Nidalee hit that one as well. That would have been crazy. All right.
Nah, it's over. Just VG go next. Missed a spear.
All right, we're getting some action here. Level 1. It's a Nidalee diff? I predict the gato Cowboys. Hablas español. Yeah, I'm actually so sad about this cookie that dropped in my milk. Like, I haven't been able to retrieve it. It's just
It's
melted.
just sitting there. Just hanging out.
It's just gone, honestly. Oh, we get to see some level 6 emote here by TJLK.
The Kog'Maw not backing is actually
Yeah, it's actually
kind of important.
Yeah, that could end up being significant. Kog'Maw's coming into like 75% HP. That Nidalee spear may end up really meaning something.
Oh,
wait a second.
Health, like,
Wait, and they're up against Nami Lucian, and we're gonna get the level 1 invade here. This is just going to flash away. The Ignite's gonna go down. There's the auto tap of Zerathon. There's gonna be the flash heal coming out of the. So the flash and heal is gonna be off of Kog'Maw. While Kog'Maw here, that this low HP, since his support's already super low, we're gonna get some action in the bot lane, starting out from level 1. Interesting.
Yeah, 3 summoner spells blown by each side before 2 minutes hit. That's quite an explosive way to start a bot lane.
And Nidalee started top side, so we may see an early Nidalee gank here in the bottom lane, and that could all just be very significant. The fact that there are no summoning spells is kind of ideal for Nidalee right now. We're going to see the level 6 Master emote still going to get spammed by TTLK.
Gotta flex and let him know who's here.
Yeah. David said, I bet my house on the Nidalee team.
Well, we'll have to see how they early invade.
Early invade here, going to be the flash from Etherealist. There's the flash from Wheel of Fan, and there's the first blood goes over to Nidalee. And meanwhile, in the look, in mid lane, Mormon could potentially be in trouble. Here's Nidalee going up against Havoc Pigeon. Oh, but that's going to miss. Oh, is Nidalee going to go down? Oh, Nidalee does go down to the Havoc Pigeon. It's going to take down the Nidalee, so the orange is going to rotate over and pick up that kill. Now, who was that most advantageous for? Like, the first blood's the one over to Nidalee,
better
so...
for red team.
Yeah, so Nidalee still likes that, right?
Definitely better. Yeah. You don't really care if Ornn gets a kill, because you're playing Renekton in top lane, so it's not like he's gonna have more krill pressure than he already did have. Like, he bought a Ruby Crystal. I think the Renekton will be fine.
And Nidalee, I mean, yeah, and Nidalee getting any gold and getting ahead early is, like, fantastic for them. Like, that's like Nidalee's MO. That's like what Nidalee wants to do. You don't want Nidalee to be strong early right now if you're Cat Cowboys.
Yeah, the really good invade, just knowing that he had enough damage to fight the Maokai and win.
Yeah.
Probably didn't expect the Ornn to sack the wave to rotate, but...
Ooh, if that spear landed, I feel like that was a dead sincere support. Like, if the bubble landed.
Yeah, no, he definitely dies there. Nidalee's spear should have had enough range to catch up from there. But other than that invade, nothing too crazy going on. Everyone's kind of just farming. It is weird to see the AP Maokai build, especially considering how nerfed
Mad
it was.
Chef low in the top lane on that, but is playing Renekton. Certainly will be okay, right? I mean, right? I mean, okay, correct, right? Oh no, it's just gonna die. Okay, just sits there and dies.
All right.
Okay, Renekton is in fact in trouble.
To go for the
Nidalee back bot.
Tries to go for the W stun under tower, but maybe just didn't have Q up and available. I'm not sure. If we could check a replay, it would be easier. But
oh, here we go. Oh, it's just gonna auto attack and get the kill there. And there we go. Nidalee gets a second kill down in the bot lane. They were just simply too far pushed forward.
Not great.
2-1 and 1, 100% KP for Nidalee.
What? Yeah, this is not worst case scenario, but getting close.
Yeah. Could be worse. Could be worse. Nidalee could be 3-0, I guess. But
yeah.
like Nidalee, if Nidalee didn't go down there in the top lane, could definitely be a little bit more ahead here. Be a little bit more problematic,
yeah. But already a 600 gold lead for a team that needs to get ahead is not ideal.
Oh, Willspan is here. Nidalee is here. Nidalee was a little bit too close to this fight. Are they okay? Is this gonna be okay?
One more.
Oh.
Oh, just
Nidalee gets another one.
And
oh, do they get the okay? If they got that stun on Mointments, or if that Nidalee spear landed right there.
He's really low. That might have been another kill.
Yeah. See, Nidalee was a little bit too close for that fight, and Nidalee now 3-1 and 1. This is ideal for Nidalee right now. This is what you want to see.
Yeah. They just didn't have enough vision set up on the bot half of the map to know Nidalee was on the way or even in the vicinity. Yeah. Otherwise, you probably just try and force the flash and leave.
Because you had said in the analysis early on, like, essentially, it's kind of easy for Cowboys if they just chill, right? Like, they gotta just chill. They can't if they just don't let Nidalee get ahead, if they don't let these early game shenanigans happen, then they're probably just winning this game by default.
Yeah, because you have Kog'Maw, Victor, Ornn, and you'll get... It'll kind of depend what mythics they go for, but you'll get at least, like, 5,000 value of gold out of just the Ornn items. So, you just scale to that, and as long as your gold lead doesn't pass that by the time you hit level 16 or 17 on Ornn, you kind of just win.
See, on the way, Nautilus is on the way here. Turn into Etherealist. Nidalee's here as well. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Oh, that's a lot of damage. That spear hurt. Oh.
Okay, this is worst case scenario. Now that it only has 4 kills.
Yes, this is rough.
Not looking like
oh, it's getting worse.
It keeps getting worse.
Oh no!
Oh no, poor Karma!
Oh, well.
Alright, let's see if they can play this correctly.
Yeah, Nautilus just has to, yeah, there you go, yeah, that works.
Oh,
Nidalee is 5-1 and 2. Honestly, what made me like realize they're in trouble is how much that first Nidalee spear hurt. I was like, oh wait, because I thought Maokai's tanky. Yeah, I was like, oh, Maokai's tanky, and then the spear hit, and I was like, and I just heard like the thunk. I was like, oh god, that hurt. Oh Jesus.
The one saving grace they have is that top lane is winning.
Yes.
Which isn't great when it's an Ornn.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's Ornn. It's not.
Yeah. You're not playing like Darius or
right.
Quinn or something. Cassante even.
It's not something that's gonna snowball very hard. It's like, yeah, you'll get super tanky, I guess. And it's still, I mean, it's still against a Renekton, and like Nidalee can still make her way up there.
Yeah. And she's far enough ahead at this point that she could probably get the kill if they set it up right.
Yep.
Land a spear or two, just kind of call it. But yeah, this is kind of how mid lane's gonna go. Now let's probably rush in. Bertrand's is a good rush, but he's probably rushing Abyssal Mask. Give Nidalee all that extra damage.
Yep.
Plus like the Nami E on Lucian later for whatever that's worth. But don't really expect to see too many solo kills going on in mid unless we get another gank from the junglers.
That guy's going to be solo.
Top, yeah. But top lane's going about even. That's not bad, but not great for the Renekton. Like, your job in team fights is just to be a body to soak damage. You're not really
take the early material here. They definitely have that pressure.
Oh,
that
small
hurts.
trade in the bot lane though.
Ooh! Does not go down to the Kog'Maw passive. It's very close.
I
Sincere
think he
support.
thought he was gonna proc slightly earlier.
Sincere support.
Oh wow, that heal.
Yeah, actually, Karma doing a lot of damage. Wait, Sincere. Wait, Karma's crazy. That hard W from Karma.
Yeah, she got like 300 health back.
Yeah,
Like she was low and then she
that was actually
hot.
fat. Oh my god, Sincere. He's not playing around. Look at him dodging and dipping and diving. Dodge, dip, duck, dive. Okay, we see you.
Mad Chef. Not having a greatest time, but just trying to keep even right now.
Right.
Have to see what he's going for. He might do a Black Cleaver rush just so he can try to cut through the Ornn, but we'll have to wait and see.
Ooh.
Oh, that spear.
Ooh, yeah. That Nautilus ulti had gone off first, perhaps.
Yeah, that would have been really close.
Let's think about Nidalee too. She's so now she beats the family. She also needs to Medjai's on Nidalee. Oh, true. Medjai's soul suited with 10 stacks on the Nidalee right now.
This Nidalee saw this draft and was like, all right, it's on me. I'm
yes.
risking everything. Because if she dies and loses all those stacks, it's over.
Yeah. Let's get it all for the best game. Almost a little disrespectful, but also probably perhaps how you should be playing as the DM jungler in this game. I don't think anyone else in this game. I guess Sincere is like is counting as high diamond, but everyone else was like quite a bit, like hundreds and hundreds of elo below. It's like a 600 OP in GGM. I mean, possibly a jungle canyon. Yeah, that's how that's what they're supposed to do. And I think it's like it's interesting.
Yeah.
Because and Nidalee's the type of character. In order for Nidalee to carry this game, she has to carry it early.
Yeah, she has to.
She's not something that's going to like scale. It's not going to be like it's not like the Kindred that we saw Nukes play. Like do like Kindred carry. Like okay, as you get ahead, you just get further and further ahead and forever and ever. Like you're going to scale into the game. Like no, Nidalee needs to do this now. We have a gank on the top side. We're going to have more things going on in the bot lane. We're also going to use the Rich Herald in the bot lane. There's comes the dive. There goes the Sincere support's going to get super low and go down to Wheelspan. Then Nidalee, who's going to get a double kill. Nidalee does a lot of damage. Renekton's in trouble top side. Nidalee does a lot of damage. Nidalee does a lot of damage. And that's... Oh my god, whoa!
Oh,
Renekton, wow. Look at that heal! Wait, he's a monster! Oh my god, wait! Renekton! Wait, this is not going well for Cowboys at all! Wait, they tried to mess with the boy, with the lizard! And he survived and almost took down both of them! That's not what you want to see. That's the lane that they're supposed to be winning.
Yeah, I'm not sure how he didn't win. Maybe because they tried to force it too hard. I'd have to check. Because if he fought in a large wave, he has so much sustain out of his Q.
Yeah.
In general, that would have made it very difficult. But the other thing is, they're trying for that play when Maokai didn't have an item.
Oh, I see.
So he only finished that Demonic Embrace when he died, so they were already behind. And it's an Ornn, who does a lot of damage. His brittle procs are not nothing, but kind of feels like you're trying to force a play a little too hard. The bot lane gank was very clean, though. The teleport flank from the Nautilus there. Sorry. That's
a lot of damage right there.
Spectre kind of just gets picked in the mid lane.
Yeah, it's not a lot you can... This feels unfortunate.
Kind of just happened in the background while we were talking. It's fine.
Here comes Nidalee to the top lane.
Yeah.
Nidalee's all over the map. Nidalee's 7-1 and 4. 11 out of 13 KP.
Yeah. She's been having a really good game.
Yeah.
If you're Cowboys, I think sort of getting a very big throw out of FFZ. Your best bet is probably to just try and play wherever Nidalee isn't. So like Nidalee's not mid lane, you try and play mid lane.
Oh, Kog'Maw hurts.
Spear does half of Kog'Maw's health.
Dodge it! Oh no!
Oh, the last pixel.
Piccolo would be disappointed.
Feel bad. Oh, Piccolo would be so disappointed. But like, what do you do? The Nidalee Spear does over half the health of everyone who's not Ornn.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
Like, she got ahead early. She has 8 kills and 25 Medjai stats. Like, you don't get to do anything to her. I will say one thing I didn't notice earlier. Nidalee took Conquer this game, so definitely expected to have a lot more of a brawly kind of game.
Interesting, yeah.
Was playing for the in case I don't get ahead build instead of the try and get ahead more build. Because usually you see like Electrocute or Dark Harvest. Right. Maybe Comet. I don't play a lot of Nidalee. I have no idea.
Me either, but Electrocute or Dark Harvest is what I would expect.
Yeah.
Just guessing.
So definitely interesting to see that.
Hey, 25 choice. Stacks on the Nidalee here, on the Medjai's.
Yeah. Got 25, has an item and a half. Maokai not having a great time and went for the AP build after getting behind is not necessarily ideal.
Is it for Maokai?
Yeah, for Maokai, the Demonic Embrace.
Yeah.
They nerfed it really hard, where if you're even or ahead, totally fine. Like, your saplings are gonna chunk people before objectives.
God.
But if you're any... Oh.
Wait.
And he's just dead again.
Oh my god. Wait. That hurts so bad. Wait, what's this item? This Stormrazor item on Lucian. Oh my god. Yeah, they did not sit back and chill to scale into this game. This is a FFZ bottom boost this week.
Yeah. Like, the early invade by Nidalee is really good, and Ornn trading that kill is fine. Like, you at least salvage something out of the play, you're doing fine. But dying bot lane and then getting ganked to dying again, all of the bot lane dives that you aren't playing around, makes it really difficult to do anything in this game.
Yeah, there's definitely should have been some get something on the other side of the map type of thing. Whenever that happened, maybe they were like, or something.
Force Renekton into back, or gank mid lane, or just hard force mid tower while Nautilus is bot lane or something. But we just didn't see enough of that. Now there's a 2 Drake lead, 8,000-ish gold lead, and they're just tower diving the Victor again.
Yep. That's of course they can do now. They just have damage. Like they can do these dives pretty easily.
Yeah. The Lucian's 5-1 and 7.
Exactly, yeah. At this point,
the Renekton managed to find 2 kills somewhere.
They just enabled everybody at this point.
Yeah. FFZ bought a boost this week. I mean, definitely seems like they're playing well today.
Yeah. At least in this game 1. I don't know if it's too early to do a what do you do in game 2 type of situation. Like, this game isn't necessarily over yet. It's just very rough. They do still have scaling and pretty much all the roles. If they could somehow stop the bleeding, if they could stop the objectives slow down a little bit, they can stop losing towers. I mean, maybe. But I mean, it's rough. I still think in game 2, no matter what, probably ban Nidalee. I'm not sure if that's necessarily the plan, but it did ban a lot of junglers.
I don't think that was necessarily the problem this game, fair. But I agree that they probably
at least they should respect the jungler. Like, maybe like do some like early warding and like your early invades like that. Respect the jungler, try to keep track of the jungler, and try not to let them snowball the game, I guess.
Yeah. I think for next game, they need to match the pressure out of FFZ a little better, especially in the jungle. Because you have a ton of scaling, which is great. You can definitely play a game through scaling like that. The problem is, they picked a scaling comp and then messed up the early game. So they didn't back off when there was about to be a tower dive. They got dove 3 or 4 times in lane. Then they tried to gank top lane and they lost the kill and didn't get the trade kill. Then it's kind of all spiraling on top of itself. So maybe a more proactive jungler would work. Because the Maokai just hasn't really felt like he's done anything this game. So, just setting up for Baron in 40 seconds.
Yeah.
Denying any amount of vision.
Yeah, they're kind of just doing all the things to make it so they can't throw this game. Like, this is like the way to just make sure you win the game. Like, like if we just smother out the vision and smother them off of objectives, We should constantly have priority on every single objective, neutral objective on the map. We keep the wave shoved.
Yeah.
Then it's really hard for Cowboys to get back into this game. And if you just get hit for half your HP from random literally spears, I mean that's not good either. That's hurt, and then you're gonna end up fighting fights that you can't win, and yeah, it's just a bit tough there. They're gonna get a pick there, and the other people are at half health while this thing goes down, and they're gonna go straight to the dragon, not the dragon, the Baron. They start up the Baron. That's another way to just get this win.
Yeah, definitely play it safe. The only realistic way they have of losing this game is by throwing or letting Cowboys get a bunch of picks, or that's kind of it. It's on FFZ to lose this game more than it is for Cowboys to find a way back in, is what it feels like. Yeah, the Kog'Maw with everyone on Cowboys is at an item, and everyone on FFZ is at least 2.5, except the supports, but they don't. Also, I just realized Nami bought a Medjai's. That's pretty funny.
Alright, 12 stacks on it. Got at least 10.
Yeah, that's 3 AP.
Yeah.
It's just interesting that she bought it. Now FFZ
Rip my points. Come on, level 2.
posturing towards bot lane, maybe trying to.
And the Havoc Pigeon hasn't died yet. The rest of the team, has died 19 times. The Ornn has not died.
Yeah, the Ornn's like, top lane doesn't matter right now.
The Ornn is reporting his team at the end of the game.
Yeah. Classic solo team game.
Right.
You go top lane, you win your lane, your bot lane's 1 in 10.
Red team has slain the dragon.
Just to continue to do this while they're also using the parent buff to split push the lanes. I mean, that's pretty tough. Hey, they got a turret in top lane though, and ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, that's just so much damage, man.
That did like 70% of his health. Like, what are you? You're supposed to. I mean, you're not supposed to do anything at this point. The counterplay to Nidalee in the early game, but yes.
Yeah.
But like, it's just.
Yeah, this is.
Don't want to say it's over, but like, it's kind of over.
Hey, look at Havoc Pigeon though. Havoc Pigeon doesn't get hurt as much by the spears. It's all on Ornn, baby.
There you go. It's all on Ornn. Find the 5-man ult.
Yes.
Into Victor ult plus Karma RQ.
Yes. They need all the stars to align.
And then hope they are all dead.
All the stars and all the planets
and then
to align. Yes, exactly.
Because you can throw all of that at them, but it might not kill them with an Ocean Drake. Or not an Ocean, a Mountain Drake.
Yeah, true.
So, I'm pretty sure it'll be relatively quiet for a couple minutes while we wait for Drake or Baron to spawn. Don't really expect either team to do anything crazy.
Yeah, they don't have to force a fight or anything. They don't get picked.
Yeah. You just 4-1 or 1-3-1, it kind of just depends where waves happen to be, but just let super minions do the work for you. You don't have to force anything crazy. You're not in a rush. Little Nautilus ulti, just saying hi. Telling Victor to leave his minions alone. Good stopwatch out of Victor.
Okay. Alright, they had something. I mean, they didn't die.
They didn't die, which is important.
Yeah. They got someone like Kana to half health. I think maybe Nami. They almost got Nami stacks
But
off of
Nami
her.
was pretty low. Yeah. Nami got pretty low, so that's a small positive, I guess. Take what you can get.
Okay, Nidalee's not there. Nidalee's off somewhere else.
Italy.
Nidalee is not the only source of damage anymore, though. Cause oh my God, does Lucian hurt? No, Nidalee is back. Okay, Nidalee missed the spear.
I think if you're Cowboys, you should have looked for a 5v4 there without Nidalee. Like, yes, Lucian hurts, but just throw everything at
They
him.
did already use their
Because you're never
flanking
gonna win
gauge.
this poke war.
Right. Oh, but for sure never.
They don't have Ornold, but they have Karma
That's
and
fair.
Victor ult and Maokai, so they can throw a lot at them. It's just kind of getting it to where it needs to be. They need to focus down the Lucian and then deal with everybody else. If they can do
Nami
that,
ult
then they have a
goes down,
pretty
there's the
good
Victor
team.
ulti. Nautilus ulti. Okay,
Another
everyone's just
Nautilus
kind of
ult.
throwing R's. Everyone's pressing R, and nothing's happening off any of these R's.
They're just trading. They're making sure.
Yeah.
everything's
Meanwhile, the
stable.
Supermans are pushing into their Nexus, and that's just how they're gonna lose. They can lose towers this way. There's a reset happening.
one
Oh,
tower's already down,
Baron is coming up. Oh wow, where are my objective timers? There we are. Baron's coming up in 30 seconds. Have I not had objective timers on this entire time? No one in chat said anything? I'm disappointed in myself and with chat.
SMH.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I mean, yeah. I mean, all right. You flashed away from the base, so I mean, it was you would have to walk back, but you know what? I respect the attempt.
His team pinged his flash.
Oh really?
That's pretty funny.
Oh yeah, sincere support
That's-
picked the flash.
That's some mental boom energy right there. So that's how you know it's over. Now the game's over. Now it's just
Yeah.
everyone
Yeah. At this point, yeah, the mental's gone. The game's over.
the mental's just doomed.
Yeah.
Drake up in 10-ish, but Drake just spawned. But there's no way Cowboys can contest unless they want to decide the game
Yeah,
here. Which
yeah.
honestly, might as well.
Might
You're
as well
either
do
gonna lose
like,
by 1,000
yeah.
cuts, or you're gonna
Yeah, might as well Hail Mary it.
yeah. Maybe you get the steal off. You never know.
Oh, I always
But it
support
doesn't
going
look
for a
like
steal.
we're gonna see that.
It is not even close to a 50-50 though, as my guy's level 12 to level 16 in Italy. But I mean, I always support the idea of a steal, but it has to be a solo mission.
Yeah.
Like just by themselves, like
Yeah,
no
it
one
would
else go.
definitely be yeah, it would not
boy, and Italy does damage.
not be returning from that.
Yes. Oh my god!
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, that's disgusting! Oh my god, someone clipped that! That was gross! What happened to Kog'Maw? He's gone!
Yeah, that's a
That was
Federation.
that was
Yeah, not
gross!
that Kog'Maw.
That was so disgusting. That was so disgusting.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed. Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed. Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
Alright, Cowboys, let's see what your final stand looks like. They're all up. They throw down the early Victor ult, trying to clear the wave.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed. Shut down.
You managed to take down the Victor, that's good.
Woo.
But lose the Maokai,
Oh,
and it
yeah.
just, the Lucian's so far ahead.
Yeah,
Red team triple kill.
yeah,
Legendary.
yeah. Alright, so well, that's game one.
That's game one.
Yeah, that's definitely
A summoner has disconnected.
okay. Well, Nidalee 10-1 and 10, and Lucian also 10-1 and 10. 3-0 and 19 on the Nami, actually. Nami, I think, has the most KP in that game.
Yeah. But yeah, the Nidalee getting ahead just made that game so much more difficult for Cowboys to play.
Yeah. And you probably expected that coming into this game, that was the game plan, and that game plan was executed well. So, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, GG. I mean, that's
push their early advantages, and then
and
it was just
snowball
kind
off
of over
it.
from there.
Yep, 29-minute game, and then we saw, yeah, Lucian and Lucian ends up doing the most damage of the game actually, which at some point, yeah, I mean, Nidalee kind of falls off in terms of how much she is, but she did her part in the early game, did exactly what she needed to do to get the other people ahead, and there you go.
Yep.
It's GG. And we will prepare for game two. Let's see what Cat Cowboys does to strike back in game two, because obviously something needs to change. That was not pretty. That would probably hurt. But you know what? It's definitely not over. And that's just game one. It's a best of three series.
Yep. We'll have to see how they adapt in game two.
Yep. And for now, we'll go into a break, and we'll be back for game two. Oh my god, my my mic was unplugged that entire time. I just did such a good introduction to game 2. I just explained everything that happened in game 1. Dude, that was such a clean transition that just got completely missed by everybody. I just did that for myself. That sucks. Here we are, game 2 between FFZ and Cat Cowboys. FFZ just had a dominating game 1 performance, as I just said. That was mostly the main catalyst for that was their Grandmaster Jungler, Willspan123 is who the IGN is right now, but I believe the IGN for the main account is M. Goodis. And they came out and played Nidalee incredibly well and just snowballed the entire early game and the entire team. And to the point where Lucian just got ridiculously fed and was able to one-shot Kog'Maw near the end game. And I'm joined here in the booth by PolarBearStance. Welcome back here for game 2.
Glad to be here.
Decided to go with the LCK Champions Select music from 2019. If you recognize that somehow, then you're a goddamn like pro League of Legends nerd. But here we go. Or maybe doing around BTL enough to know that I play this every now and then. And the Cat Cowboys nabbing the Lucian Nami this time. Last time played by FFZ bot lane. And is that a Draven? Milio locked in first by FFZ. And also look at the bans. Cat Cowboys is saying to ban out the Karthus, the Kindred. So they banned out three potential junglers. Karthus may actually be a ban out of FFZ bot lane Zerath, who did play Karthus bot last week. Although they lost that game. But he played well.
With the Jid locked in, it probably wouldn't have been Karthus bot, but hard to tell for sure. But Nidalee is still up and available, so
yeah.
If FFZ feeling
they're doing something different.
Up to it again.
Oh, Gragas locked in. We saw the other Grandmaster Jungle try to play Gragas in his debut game as well for Wingman. Nukes played Gragas. I don't think they were successful that game. But we'll see if something how this is played here by M. Goodis. But that's definitely certainly a different team comp here from FFZ already with Milio, Jhin, and Gragas. I haven't seen much Gragas. I don't know. I mean, Gragas definitely is something that can do a lot of gank potential. There's a lot of also opportunity for skill expression to show some mechanics. So definitely looking forward to that. I'm going to see the Ari of CourtSophie.gg, at least in solo queue, is number 1 mid laner right now. She seems to be doing very well with the patch. We'll see how that goes here. Also, Cat Cowboys did mention in the chat here that they are switching their ADC and their mid. So Moitman is now in the bot lane with Sincere Support. That also puts a lot of elo in their bot lane. Moitman and Sincere Support, I believe, the only diamond players for Cat Cowboys. I think low diamond and high diamond. So Cat Cowboys are kind of putting this Lucian Nami like, we'll show you how to play Lucian Nami, which is interesting because Lucian Nami was played very well last game already, but we'll see. Miles was probably also off of the back of their jungler. And here we go for the second raising fan. We're going to see the Nidalee does get banned out along with the Evelynn. So do they think that is not Gragas jungle? Do they think that's laning Gragas? Do you think that's laning Gragas?
I would expect it to be laning Gragas. The problem with Gragas is, 1, he's super buffed. And 2, he's a triple flex, so he can go top, mid, or jungle. So it's kind of hard to figure out where he's going because he can always pivot.
I see.
Cowboys definitely don't think it's jungle. They banned 2 more junglers.
Oh, and it may not be jungle, but they see the Lilia hover here. And lots of junglers are banned here in the second phase of bans. And the Pantheon, okay, there's some flexing. There's some flexing going on here.
Pantheon would be, if they wanted to play more, for early game again, this would definitely be the way to do it.
Yeah, Pantheon's an early game character. And what?
Oh my god, it's Tristana mid into Ari.
Oh my god! It's just on a mid, and then they do the Lilia as well. Okay, so it's laning Gragas top, just on a mid. I'm assuming with the and Lilia jungle. There's a lot of flexing that's going on right there. I'm pretty sure I know it now. I'm pretty sure we figured it out. But that's an interesting draft there by FFZ. I've dabbled in Kendra. We're about to see the Tristana incident. Monka S. And the Camille here from Cat Cowboys.
Camille into Gragas.
Yeah, Camille into Gragas seems bad. just my only my thought process on that is very simple. I haven't really thought about it that much. I just think, well, Gragas can ult Camille out of the ulti, and then the ulti doesn't work, right?
Yeah,
that's Camille, my only thought process.
Camille's early game isn't terrible depending on her matchup, but Gragas has so much poke that I don't know that you actually want I don't know if that's a favorable matchup.
Yeah, we'll see.
So.
Once again, all eyes for me are still on the jungler of FFC. See what they can do on Lilia. Lilia has a lot of potential to do some interesting things, a lot of potential damage, a lot of potential utility. I think she can definitely. She's definitely someone who can kind of like have a stronger early game and just like take that momentum and carry into the late game. I think she's going to be someone that can always do a ton of damage and a ton of utility. So we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see how this one plays out. Lilia, not a champion that's been seeing a lot of play recently, kind of fell out of favor in the meta, but Wukong definitely picked by a lot of competitive teams just because of how much utility he offers and the 2 charges on his ult.
That's fair.
So, we'll have to see how this plays out.
Let's try a different champ select song here for this one. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Hey, okay, I like it.
Alright, so nameplates off. Which team accomplished better to you?
So it's a great way to ask that question. Oh, this is so interesting. I think I prefer FFZ. I think the Gragas does a good job of countering the major engages by Cowboys. Along with Tristana, actually, I didn't even think about that. Tristana too does the same thing with her ulti. I don't know how the Tristana's gonna land into Ahri. I think I like Gragas into Camille. I think I like Jhin Melio scaling into Lucian Nami. And I feel like Melio will do a good job of kind of disengaging as well from the Lucian engage. So like Lucian dashes in, gets hit with the Melio soccer ball, and the thing's just kind of over. It's kind of over. And then Jhin is like so ridiculously good right now scaling. Along with the extra range from Melio. And still has like pretty decent like early game fight. I think just a lot of small advantages go in favor of FFC's team comp right now. But it's not like 100%. It's not like Cowboys I don't think have a bad comp. These are like really solid laners. Solid positions. This Ahri is incredible right now. Just does a lot of good things in the mid lane. Clear, mobility, damage. Like Ahri is like a mid lane that kind of does a lot of things. Lucian Nami's a solid bot lane, especially if you can get it going early. My fear for Lucian always is getting outscaled, but Lucian's like a lot stronger early game now with the recent item changes. He's been doing well, but I feel later if Lucian doesn't go as crazy as last time, then Jhin will probably end up having a lot more value. Whenever I look at Jhin, Lucian, I feel like neither team has like super beefy tanks that you would kind of struggle against. Jhin may struggle against Wukong, Camille, Dive, but again, I feel like they have decent ways to deal with that with both Melio and Gragas, and Tristana. So I think they have a good answer for some of the things that Cowboys will be trying to do. But it's like it's a toss up to me though. I feel like we'll see how the lanes go. But right now I favor FFC. What do you think?
I agree with that. I think Cowboys, the best option for them is to play through bot lane. Lucian Nami is very good early game, and it doesn't scale terribly. It's not necessarily the best scaling bot lane, but it scales pretty well.
Yeah. So
if they can get a lead and just kind of push through that, I don't really see how FFZ plays against that unless they find like major Lilia sleeps or Gragas ults kind of thing. But I think the solo lanes are definitely in favor of FFC, so it's kind of gonna be how the junglers decide to play around that.
And yeah, to me, now if nameplates are on, I even more heavily favor FFC because I think we're gonna see, I think we're gonna see Lilia do a lot here in this early game, or just do a lot just to be more effective. I mean, it's like no offense to Cowboys jungler, but the difference in elo is massive. The difference, there is a massive difference there. Because I think it's etherealist in the jungle for them. So I think it's a gold jungler versus Grandmaster. I mean, we could say what you want about about team playing together and competitive and teamwork and stuff. But at some point, elo does matter in competitive. There is going to be a difference there. So we're going to see. Really, it's all based on how Cowboys deals with that elo differential in the jungle. Can they shield their jungler? Can they ward? Can they track Lilia? Can they do something to try and like stave off the amounts of impact that this jungle is likely to have? If they could do something about that, like kind of how they play it, especially how they play the early game, and make it so it doesn't go crazy again, then I mean, then I would give them a better chance. But right now, it feels like all eyes are on what that Lilia does.
Yeah.
And then we'll see. And we have hit the spectator delay. This time, I don't think we have as much to say, so I'm just going to go ahead and throw it back to some music, and then we will load in here in about 2.5 minutes, and we will be right back.
You've applied the pressure to have me crystallized, and you got the faith that I could bring paradise. I'll forgive and forget before I'm paralyzed. Do I have to keep up this pace to keep you satisfied? You don't move slow, taking steps in my direction. The sounds echoes. Does it lessen your affection? No. You sound foolish, pushing this aside, but don't bow down. I won't leave alive. Glaciers are melted to the sea. I wish the tide would take me over. I've been down on my knees, and you just keep on getting closer.
Yes.
Okay, we should be almost good to go here. Oh, look, I got free points anyway. Nice. Good to go here for game 2 between FFZ and Cowboys. And are you ready for the for the countdown? Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You with me? 11,
Yep.
12. Okay, here we go. On the way, Pinks, to the river from the red team here. Okay, Cowboys. And let's see. Let's see how this is approached differently here.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
You have a standard 5-point grouping of 3 actually here from the Cowboys, walking in potentially trying to
30
get some
seconds until
vision.
minions spawn.
Or just, I'm not sure what they're trying to do. Oh. Auto attack there for Lucian with that first strike money. And there's the ward there, and that's what I expected to see, something like that. Getting some early information could be very useful against this jungler. There's some trades there between Mad Chef and the Havoc Pigeon.
Nothing too crazy going on level 1.
And they're just, ooh, they
Oh
failed.
no, the ward timed out.
Minions have spawned.
They were trying to scout for that ward to clear it, and they were not able to get it. It's kind of hilarious, but oh, what are they doing here? What's the plan? Are they invading? Wait, what's Lilia doing? Lilia's starting Wukong's. Does Lilia know where Wukong is? Wait, what's going on up there? Meanwhile, we're gonna see the same thing. Ah, they did the same thing that they did to them last game. Except for we're going to see, yeah, that'll be the flash from Emilio. So we saw that same thing from Lucy and Nami in that same bush from the other team last game. And oh my god! Oh, Jesus! Okay, doesn't get it. That is level 2. Is the level 1, but it's going to be with the red buff. And the Fearless is going to be fighting back. Will's fan does not have a buff. So Wukong with the red buff. Early fight here. Level 2 versus level 2. But the, okay, as Wukong was able to smite the red camp. So did get the red buff. So did not just get massively behind it. That would have been very unfortunate. Here's a level 2 getting first gained here by Lucian and Nami. Lucian and Nami doing pretty much what Lucian and Nami did last game. A little bit more aggressive. But here's the engage from Coach Ray onto TJLK in the mid lane.
Yep, just looking for a little poke damage.
Yep.
Trying to put the Ahri behind.
Ahri seems to be just fine.
Yeah. Shouldn't be too worried about it quite yet. Tristana only
And look at Wukong. Wukong is actually is in Lilia's jungle right now.
I mean,
And
with
took,
bot lane
it took the red buff. So Lilia will have no red buff in this early clear. Wukong 3 camping Lilia potentially? Looks like it. Okay. Okay, Fearless strikes back. I don't care if you're GM. You can't just bully me in the jungle.
Small trade in the top lane. The Gregs is out of mana though. It's kind of an issue.
Okay, a strong start here for Cowboys so far, I would say. Especially in this jungle, which is what we were looking for.
Yeah, it feels like a more proactive jungler has been working out well for him so far.
And look at that, Lilia just not realizing that has no red buff. That realization, like, oh, I've been got. I've been stolen from.
But yeah, for the most part, just kind of farming, small trades bot lane.
Yeah.
A little bit of stuff going on top lane, but don't expect anything too crazy in the immediate future.
Lilia may not have gotten the bus, but does have is a camp ahead still. Yeah,
Looks like they're gonna potentially meet up at Scuttlecrab.
Yeah, the Scuttle here.
Aw, missed McCannon, RIP.
Oh, this was bad. We're trying to get some trades here in the mid lane once again. And this could be a gank up here to the top side. Does get the slow on Havoc Pigeon, who will just whatever that ability is. I don't know ability names. Do the Camille thing, you know, the slingshot thing.
Oh, hook shot.
Hook shot. That sounds right.
Yeah, hook shot.
Ooh, the flash forward. Ooh, is gonna get stunned up there. Jin forced to use heal, but I believe the ignite was used. I just realized Lucia's running ignite. So they're definitely trying to play super aggressive in this bot lane, you can tell.
Yeah, exhausted ignite bot lane.
Yeah, they're definitely looking to fight and trying to snowball off of the Lucian Nami early power. And oh, Camille makes a mistake there. I feel that's a big mistake for Camille.
He might just be dead. He doesn't have flash.
Yeah, oh, he's definitely dead. Oh, he's 100% dead. And that's going to be first blood going over to Lilia, which is not at all where you want it to go. That's like the opposite of what you want. But that hook shot from Camille just hook shots at the tower and takes a free tower shot while Lilia's in the area. Lilia's like, oh, well, thank you. Oh, how nice of you to gift me this first blood gold.
Yeah, but on the other side,
Okay, they are doing
Cat
something about
Cowboys
it. Yeah.
taking Drake, so
This is
definitely
what we
doing.
wanted to see last game, right?
Yeah,
Team has slain the dragon.
Lilia's top, we take Drake. Lilia's bot, we look for Herald or pressure top lane.
Right.
Just little things like that where you're not giving up the rest of the map just because or the enemy got a kill or something like that.
Yeah. Okay, well, Camille seems fine. There was a little bit of a mistake early on, but it's okay.
Yeah, should still be fine. Doesn't fall too far behind. Plus the kill didn't go to your laner, so you're not feeling too bad about it.
Ooh, Miss Cannon
RIP
again.
Cannon.
Yeah.
But game seems to have relatively quieted down. Bot lane's still playing aggro like they should be. If you have the ability to, you definitely want to be using it. We see another jump in from Tristana and the ignite.
Ooh.
Is that enough?
It is not enough, but
Not quite, but Ari at 250 health.
Yeah, it did definitely hurt Ari. Yeah. But alright, think about it. They engage here on Emilio. Needs to be just fine. They're trying to do a lot of aggressive engagements here in this bot lane with the flashes and the ignites, but haven't been able to actually get a kill yet, which is unfortunate because I feel the pressure when I'm playing Lucian. Like, I need to do things with my early game advantage. Like, I don't want to just let them be able to sit here and farm if you're playing Lucian. Right? You want to kind of
even if
pressure
you're
them.
denying farm and getting a plate.
Yeah, you gotta do something. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, it's not bad here. They are doing that at the very least. Let's see, Will's fan and the Fearless are going to meet each other. There is a level advantage there for the Lilia. Wukong is going to be sleepy, very, very sleepy. Wukong's going to get low here, but here's a teleport in from the mid lane. And there is the flash coming out of Wukong, but will not die. But we'll have to give up some priority there in the jungle. And Gragas is also here as well. So, like, yeah, we see that there's the FFZ is in that top jungle. That's going to be their jungle for now.
Yeah, FFC just recognizing that they have better solo lanes right now and just pushing advantages where they can because they know that Ari and Camille are going to have to give up resources to...
Ooh, once again, get Emilio very low. They are continuing to pressure in the bot lane.
Interestingly, Atreides, maybe? If that's how you say it? Went for another Dark Seal.
Ooh. Be in trouble here. It does get the this Saber is going to get it's going to get bubbled. There is the dive there from the bot lane, able to get the kill onto Jin, so they were finally able to find the kill. Coach Ray is here doing some damage to his supports, and his support's going to have to jump away. Coach Ray is going to jump in. Here goes the bubble. The bubble's going to land. Lucian is going to potentially get a kill here, but actually there is another. The Emilio is here, and Moitman is going to go down.
Atreides taking that kill is kind of unfortunate, but you'll take the gold. Still an assist on Tristana. A kill and an assist for roaming down is definitely where you want it to be. I say Emilio just trying to push Wukong off these Krugs. Doubt it'll work out, but probably is gonna smite the big Krug and just hop over the wall. Yep. Gets level 6 off it. Nothing too crazy. We see top lane starting to go a little bit more in the favor of Gragas. Finishing that tier definitely helps.
Ooh, a good Gragas ulti there. That should potentially... It's not gonna... Oh, it is actually gonna pick up the kill. There you go. A flash from Lucian there. That was a...
flash out of that, actually.
Yeah, I don't know. But that was a great Gragas ulti there from Mad Chef in the top and able to pick up the solo kill.
Yeah, no, that was really well played by him, recognizing, Camille is low enough that I can execute even with the shield holding the Q to not lose out on that damage. Really well played. And we should see a potential Herald drop mid here. Yep.
There it is.
Just making sure Vitristan is nice and ahead.
So also some money, some plates there for Lilia, getting some value of additional value out of the Rift Herald.
Yeah.
So another good early game here, not quite as crazy ahead as last game, but FFC is still doing well here in this early game.
Yeah, still up almost 2,000 gold. 30 CS lead in the jungle, 20 CS lead almost top lane.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit behind mid, but the kill more than makes up for that farm lead, so
Yeah.
you'll take that. Camille not particularly enjoying the poke from the Gragas. As Cat Cowboys just starting up Drake on spawn. FFZ not electing to contest for it.
Red team has slain the dragon.
Might be thinking, oh, we give up the first two, we get pressure elsewhere. We get another plate mid, we get it down to below 2,000 health. Or 1,000 health. And we just try and play for soul later. And it's luckily for them, it's Cloud Drake, so even if they don't, if they give up the next two Drakes, you're still feeling pretty good about it. As Gragas was looking for a solo kill there.
Yep. Yeah, you're gonna see Camille gonna get out of there.
Yep, this nice little hook shot out.
Ooh. Ooh. That could be trouble there. Yeah. Yeah, just walked into Wheelspan there.
Yeah, I didn't have a ward up, just
Yeah.
thought, oh, maybe they're taking Krugs instead of trying to kill me. Wheelspan with information about this, but still elects to walk in.
Yeah. Are they thinking that they could turn this fight around? Oh, will they be able to turn this fight around? Oh my god, they do! With Tristana nearby, and that's a double kill going up to Tristana. And just more, oh man, that's just well executed and rotated there from FFZ again. And now they're ahead 7-1 in this early game. They're going to get some more plates here in the top lane, potentially also push the mid lane. And that's I mean, that's just not looking good for Moitman. I mean, not Moitman.
Yeah,
for Moitman's team, Cat Cowboys.
It's almost a 4,500 gold lead.
Yeah, that's
at
not,
12 minutes.
that's not fantastic at all.
No, that's even though your bot lane is behind 20 CS and a kill, I don't think you particularly mind. As we see the instant flash ult at Emilio.
Yeah, Emilio, they are trying their hardest to get this advantage bot lane, and it's mostly been solo, just those two. Like, there hasn't been a lot of rotations from Ari or Wukong or even Camille, who has teleported to the bot lane to try and get them further ahead. It's just mostly just been them 2v2ing and just getting this advantage because of just the lane advantage that they have here. And ooh, if Lucy goes down here, that's not great. Ooh, that's not great. And it went to Wheelspan. Oh no! Oh, what a disaster! Oh,
That's
what a
the worst case
disaster!
scenario. Oh no.
Oh,
That's not what you want to see if you're a Cat Cowboys fan.
oh, oh no! Oh, that was their saving grace. I was just talking about it. We were just talking about like, oh well, at least their bot lane's doing well. We were just talking about how they haven't had much pressure from the rest of the map, and now Lily is really just running over them now. Now
Yeah,
Lily is 4-0-2.
kills.
Yeah, suddenly Lily is quite strong.
4 kills and 60 farm. Wukong's 3 levels
Yeah.
down.
Oh
and died
god.
one time.
They're asleep. Oh, unstoppable for Wheelspan.
So
Oh, Moitman's taking a lot of damage there. Oh, there's a double kill, goes over to Wheelspan. Not what you want to see. Oh, certainly they won't get more. Oh, Wheelspan is potentially going down here. It's going to get a triple kill. No way. Nah, no way.
Yeah,
no
nah.
way. No
Oh
way.
my God.
No way. No way.
It's so
Oh, it's
doomer.
going oh so bad. They were doing fine, and now it's going oh so
They were
bad.
doing
7-0-3.
great.
What happened here? Triple kill. They just gave Lilia 5 kills in like 1 minute. Within a minute, Lilia just got 5 kills.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
A double kill and then straight into a triple kill.
Yeah, and they got mid tower off that too. And
Oh
Tristana got
my
another kill or two.
And look, and they're also getting pressure top. Oh, this has gone from being okay, just going so bad so fast.
8,000 gold lead at 15
Oh,
minutes.
Jesus.
The cuddling coming out from Lucian.
Oh. The cuddling. Yeah, not doing a lot of
Yeah, it
damage.
used to be when Lucian first got released, or maybe it wasn't when he was first released, but when he was relatively early in League, his ult used to do no damage, so people called it the cuddling. So you just kind of
yeah.
continue the moniker. In Korea, they'll say they're just giving them a back rub. 'Cause
Early Lee Sin days.
shout out to LCK casters for that gem.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Moitman playing really aggressive in that lane.
Yeah,
He had
yeah,
snipped
which
even a
is
little bit, he got
which
stuck on the
like
tower.
made more sense whenever they were like ahead, but now it's like I mean obviously now it's kind of gone against them ever since that failed tower dive that led into the kills to like that just went so poorly for them. And oh my god, look at that damage of the 1Q. Whoa, wait, yo, Lilia's doing some serious amounts of damage right now.
Has been destroyed.
Yeah, that's like half their health bars.
Yeah, that is disgusting. What happened? Things are fine. Okay, can they kill? They're going for it. Okay, Lilia doesn't have a lot of mana here. They should be able to do it. Oh, there's a flash forward. They're not gonna get. Moment goes down. No way! No way! No way! No, he lives! No way! No, Lilia, no mana! No way! The movement speed.
Solution
Yo,
didn't
this is so tilt. Oh my god.
Solution didn't come in, he walked away, but the double hit would have killed.
Oh no.
Oh, you hate to see it.
Oh,
You're a
you
Cat
really
Cowboys
do.
fan. Almost a 10,000 gold lead before 20 minutes. Like,
I was expecting this game wouldn't go nearly as bad as the last one, but now it almost feels like it's going worse. I think it is going worse, actually. I think at this point it is objectively going worse now.
oh, Tristana may have
Okay,
overextended.
they did it. Woo! They got to kill. Here's a teleport coming in from the Gragas, but the Gragas may be a little bit too late here. There's a shutdown going over to the Wukong. Gragas going to get low here. The Cuddling is going to do some damage this time. TJLK, the Ahri potentially going to get caught out. Ahri's going to have to use the ultimate. Here is FFZ. Mad Chef is going to get quite low. So is Sincere Support.
I think you take that as
I think you just make sure you don't die. And they should be okay. Okay, they're okay. They seem to be okay. Here is the engage potentially on the Jhin. Jhin potentially looks like in trouble for sure. Jhin is 100% in trouble. It is hard for Jhin to do solo against. And here is the Lilia.
I believe in ADC terms you call that outplayed.
Oh, ooh.
And Ahri
I think
is
that's
super
I think that's quite the dead Ahri, yeah.
That's half of everyone on the map's health with a single Q.
Yeah. Yeah, Lilia hurts right now. Oh god. I just like, where did it all go wrong? And I think I know where I went wrong. Whenever you give Lilia 5 kills in a minute, I think that was not great. The tower dive.
Yeah, definitely not where you want to see the game go.
Yeah.
Lilia zooming around the map.
Yeah, Lilia living her best life right now.
Pretty much.
Oh, that lands. Oh man. Ooh.
Oh,
ooh,
Camille gets
Tristana
one
doing things.
shot.
Oh my god. Oh, Lilia is having a fantastic time, I see. Lilia looks like so much fun to play right here. Lilia's just having
Lilia
a
from
great
ahead
time.
looks like a great time. You
Yeah.
just dance around, no one can touch you.
Right. It looks like a fantastic time. I know that this probably would not be my experience if I was just tried the first time with Lilia. But yeah, this looks great.
You know, I'd get invaded and my lanes would all lose, so I don't get any
Right,
kills,
exactly
and
right.
everyone's spamming me. Why aren't you doing anything when I'm just trying to farm? Classic solo queue adventures.
Yeah. They're going in. Okay. Lilia takes half a health. Okay. Ooh, falls asleep. Oh my god, he's gone! No, he's gone!
And they trade it
What
back.
happened? What happened to him? Oh, he's gone. No, a double kill.
Oh.
No,
Oh,
why did
Camille.
they keep trying to kill this Lilia? Oh, the cuddling got interrupted. Oh no. Oh, it's all bad. The team is here now. Oh
Oh
Jesus,
no.
they've tried. They
The
tried. They
slam
just
dunk
gave
on the
2
cast.
kills. Oh my God. Lucian just disappeared. He fell
He
asleep
took
and
like
he was gone.
he took like 600 damage from that W. Like
Yeah.
he just did not get to do anything.
And there's the Baron. Somehow further ahead than they were last time they took Baron at 20 minutes.
Blue team has slain Baron Nashor.
My jungle was too well read. Lilia just runs at them now. It doesn't matter. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Legendary.
Yeah. Hey, Lilia is a lot of fun, man. Look at that. That's a lot of
Yeah, I
fun.
know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, 15,000 gold lead. I think this one's just kind of in the bag for them.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty good.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Oh, this is just so unfortunate.
That's so unfortunate. But quite a
Yeah.
statement game out of FFZ.
Mhm.
Dominant in these past 2 games.
Yeah.
Not allowing any opportunity.
They may be getting their first match win here. The reimagined team, Will Span makes a difference.
Pretty easy second Drake. Yeah, Valilia's 13-0 and Aiden has a fully stacked med, guys. I just don't know what you're supposed to do against that at this point.
It's like this is like worse than if it was Nidalee. Like because Lilia by herself just does. Oh no. Rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
No, Lilia's just running through. It just runs through the tower. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
What are the Cowboys supposed to do?
This is so much worse than Nidalee. This is so disgusting.
Oh.
Like there's not like a spare you need to dodge. There's nothing to dodge there. It's a huge hitbox. It's just. Oh God.
Oh, 100 to 0 before
Oh
over and out.
Jesus.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
They like early on they did fine
Red team's
early
turret
on,
has been destroyed.
like at the beginning
Red team's
with
inhibitor
the
has
like
been
with
destroyed.
Wukong 3 camping Lilia. Like it was fine. Like things were okay.
Red team's inhibitor has been
And then they were very quickly not okay.
Yeah, it's
been destroyed.
there's definitely a turning point in this game where things were became not okay.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Oh God. I felt like it just the tilt happened. Like after that dive that failed in bot lane, they were fine before that. Oh Jesus. Oh Christ Almighty.
Summoner has disconnected.
Bot of this game. Challenger Irelia versus Platts. If it's Platt, okay. Can only imagine what happens there. Oh God. Oh Jesus. Yeah, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that kinda just went. Not a whole lot to say to that, unfortunately.
There was something to say at first though. Like it was going okay.
Early game was much better
Yeah,
from Cowboys.
it was going okay. Yeah, it was. Oh, there's a 2-0 for FFZ. The new
Yeah,
jungler
first
came in
win.
and did some things. Yeah. What? Who would you designate as an who would you designate as MVP?
It's such a difficult question. I can't possibly.
Another win for FFG jungler. So, hmm.
The
Uh.
jungler, the rest of the team just happened to be there. It was a jungle carry.
Yeah. I'll ask if they want to interview. If someone else on the team wants to interview, we could do that. I suppose it's only fair. Me mad I want to. I wonder how this will affect the power rankings. Says their support. He says yes. We will go ahead and kidnap the jungler of FFC. I think of some questions. I'm trying to think like what questions are going. I don't even know. Hey, it's Frenzy.
Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
hello, new jungler of FFZ. Welcome, welcome. You've been granted, surprisingly, no one saw this coming, the MVP of the match.
I don't know.
And
My teammates allowed me to do everything that I was able to do, so I'm grateful for them.
yeah, understandable. Um, so I mean, to be fair, coming into this match, we kind of expected that if the FFZ was going to win, it would kind of go this way. This is kind of what we expected. Okay, they brought in a new jungler. We saw that there was recently a kind of a mental booming over on the side of FFZ. So we brought in a new jungler. Jungler's GM, 600 LP, and going up against a gold jungle. What do we expect to happen? What do you? So honestly, at this point, what do you think? What's my question? What do you think they could have done differently in these matches for it to not go so wrong? Where do you think it all went wrong, especially in game two there? Because it felt like things were almost going better. Like Wukong almost did better. Wukong 3 camped you. It looked like in the beginning. Things didn't
Yeah.
seem to be going in your like it was a little bit unlucky start for you in game two. And it was like, hey, they have a chance. They have a chance. Wukong's doing it. I was cheering for the underdog. I was like, go Etherealist. Look at that. Yeah, don't let him bully you. Yeah, smite that red camp away. It looked like he was
Yeah, I
doing
was gonna
fine.
say Wukong won that Smite fight level 2.
Yeah.
Fair play to him.
And then it seemed like y'all were doing okay mostly. The enemy bot lane was playing like aggressive. The Lucian Nami was kind of ahead, and then things just kind of happened. What do you think could have been done differently from the other side? Which is probably a strange question to ask you at first, but that's like the thing I'm most curious about.
Off the top of my head, I mean, I know I said it, and it might sound disingenuous from outside looking in, but the Gragas giving me the kill on their Camille level 4 is
Mm-hmm.
really what accelerated me a lot, and my top laner played it super well. We
Oh,
got the
I
Camille TP.
forgot
Yep.
about
And then the
that.
Camille used E. She doesn't have flash. Lilia gets first blood.
I
Off to
forgot
the
about
races.
that. That's true. Oh my god, that was so unfortunate too because that was literally
It
Camille
was.
missing. Camille
Yeah.
missed hook shot and then took a free tower shot while you were topside,
Yeah.
and you just kind of
Yeah.
walked in. You're like, oh cool. Um,
I was like, ooh.
yeah, free 400 gold.
Oh, a
Why
piece of
not?
candy.
Oh yeah, exactly. Ooh, piece of candy. Yeah, I'll take that. And then from there, it was just like just like that mistake. I think another so like the major mistake I was thinking of in my mind was whenever they tried to dive, like Nami Lucian dived Jin and like got exhausted or something. I think they failed to kill
Oh,
Jin, and then you were also there. So then you just pick up the kill on the tower and you pick up the double kill,
yeah.
and
Pretty
then
unfortunate.
you go into invade on their blue side like jungle, and then they all try to kill you and all fail and you get a triple kill. And I
Yeah, I
was
got
like,
like perfect
that's
killed.
5 kills within a minute that went over to Lilia. I,
Happens.
yeah, I don't know. Do
I've
you
been on the other side of that.
feel like it was a like a draft difference? Honestly, we look at the draft. I don't think the draft was horrible. I don't
Yeah, I
think it
definitely
was.
don't think the draft was too much of a problem. I think obviously League is a game where small mistakes can make a big difference, and my teammates played really well today, so I was just glad to play. It was really fun.
I'm glad you had fun. Glad you had fun. Cowcast, Polar Bear. Got any got any questions here for Frenzy? While we also, I don't know what to call you. I would call you Frenzy M Gudis, and I also called you Will's fan through multiple times. So I really
Yeah, you can. I don't mind. People can call me pretty much any nickname that they want. They're all the same to me.
do you have anything like a main thing that you go by?
Probably, probably Maguttis. Probably the easiest.
Yeah, McGinnis. All right.
Try and make it easier on the casters. I know your job's certainly not easy.
Yeah, it was a fiesta. So it was just throwing stuff out. It's casual out here. No, no, no. Although we did get hosted by Risen, so I felt like, oh, maybe I should do a little bit better job at making the scene a little bit more professional. But it's okay if they host us. They should already know what it's like around here. It's fine. You have any questions, Polar Bear Stance?
Nope, I'm good.
All right. Well, that was a clean 2-0 that brought FFZ their first matchup. Are you aware of any of the other teams? I know you just kind of just joined. Are you aware of any of the other teams or any of the rosters? Did you look at any? Did you look at like the rosters when you joined the league, or do any research on anybody else? Or
Yeah, I haven't actually looked yet. I got a message from Coach Ray, and he said, "You want to sub in for my league on Saturday?" I was like, "Okay, it sounds like fun." And then nobody told me the backstory. Allegedly, a certain player boomed,
yeah,
and so I said, "Okay, all right, I'll
yeah.
come in."
Essentially, their diamond mid, who was their team captain, like left after admittedly very tilting game. If you look in game highlights, there was some very tilting clips. It was a very tilting game. It was a very unfortunate Z game. To be fair,
I might have
to
to
be fair,
investigate.
to be fair, anyone that it was very unfortunate what happened to Zed that game. Understandable. And then ended up leaving blah blah blah. So then they lost their like only like diamond player, I think. The Chobin incident, says Tycoon in the chat. The Chobin incident has brought us to here. And then they're like, okay, so do you know how the rank, do you know why you're able to play? And it's in a league that also has a. Do you know anything about the ranking system, like the balance
I do
rules?
not.
Okay,
Ray
so like
said that he had enough points. I was like, I don't know what that
I was
doesn't
like,
mean
I was
much to
like, I
me,
was
but
like, it may be curious for you as to why you're laning, why you're going against a gold jungle, and why that's okay. Like, so, like,
I was wondering.
yeah, you may have been wondering that. That's probably not typical of many competitive leagues that you may play in. So there is a point system where you can have a certain number of points on your team, and different. So, for example, a GM spot, which is you at the moment, is worth 4 points. Masters is 3, High Diamond is 2, Low Diamond is 1, Platinum is 0, Gold is -1, and Silver is -2. So essentially, whenever they lost their Diamond player, the team was all plat and they had a 0 point roster out of 4. So they were able to put in a 4 point
Mm,
player, which is you. Because they asked me, they
interesting.
like after they lost him, they're like, wait, how many points do we have? Like, what can we have? I was like, oh, you can go up to max. Actually, you can bring in a GM player if you want. And then they asked Coach Ray if he knew somebody. Coach Ray called you up.
Yeah, I
So
mean, genuinely to the other team, they played. They really did play very well. And as discouraging as it may sound, or as discouraging as the end results might have been, I was very close to making some very big errors in some of those games. Some small things go differently. They played really well in my opinion.
okay, well, the only thing I would say, like, if you were to look at the roster, there is one other GM jungler that was also recently brought in through a similar incident of another team mental booming, and then they brought in. So Nukes is a jungler for Wingman, who's the other GM jungler that's in the league at the moment.
Interesting.
And then there's a master jungler. Yeah, and then yeah, because Galactic Outlaw says I fear nobody. Yep. So yeah, there's some other teams that are also like balanced in weird ways where you have like GMs and plats or like multiple D1s and like G2 or something like that. So welcome to the league. Hopefully we continue seeing around. Do you know if you're gonna make this a the like substitution for the rest of the? We're on week 4. There's 3 more weeks of the regular season and 3 weeks of playoffs. Are you just subbing in
Um,
temporarily or?
I'll have to see going forward because of my obligations in different leagues. But
I
if the
figure.
schedules line up, I'd definitely love to come back. It was really fun.
Okay. Cool. Well, that's all I have. That's all the questions that I have. Thank you for joining us in the booth. You can go back to your team if you'd like. And
Thank you for having me.
yeah, good times.
All right. Good night, guys.
Have a good
Good
night.
night.
And so that was Magudis from the new jungler for FFZ and brought them their first victory. And their first victory was a very dominating 2-0. Very, very dominating 2-0. So power rankings, we'll see what Alls thinks if he goes back and watches that VOD of where he would put FFZ in the power rankings. But I feel like they probably deserve to no longer be at the bottom.
For
Which
sure,
is
for sure.
yeah, I think if that guy continues playing, I think they're gonna be doing pretty good. And that's it for us here. That's the only match that we have tonight since our early match at 6 p.m. was rescheduled, and we'll be back tomorrow at Sunday at 6 p.m. EST as we are every single weekend. And we will have, let's see, what do we have tomorrow? Week 4. DPS, the team that was on top for the first 3 weeks. DPS versus Imagine Cloud is at 6 p.m. Then we have Knights of Istar versus Rat Legion at 9 p.m. EST. Both of those should be some pretty good matchups. We will see. And yeah, I'll look for someone to host. But outside of that, do you have anything else to say to the stream?
Nope, just thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you for coming through. Do appreciate whenever I have someone that can come and commentate over these. Why we watched some wild games. We watched a GM jungle, and we honestly they delivered. It was a good time. And let's see,
Yeah,
do we
had
have?
fun.
Yeah, I'll read. Someone who Inosuke Gates, part of the community, has come through and done some tournaments with us before. And we will catch you guys tomorrow.
Peace out.
I always forget that the raid doesn't happen immediately, so I have to like wait for like 10 seconds before I can actually hit the raid now button. So we will soon be out. And now, okay, bye guys.